Chapter 5: Automotive Batteries. This chapter explains how a battery works, how it is constructed, and how to test it. In the construction area, the material covered includes the mechanical construction and the chemical work. These are the objectives for Chapter 5. By the end of this chapter, you should be able to understand and do all of the following. Please pause now and write these down. As we go through the key terms, consider how each key term might relate to one of these objectives. Absorbed glass mat, or AGM batteries. A variation of the recombination batteries that hold their electrolyte in a moistened fiberglass matting instead of using a gel. The plates are made of high-purity lead and are tightly compressed into 6 cells. Ampere-hour rating indicates the amount of steady current a battery can supply for 20 hours. Battery cables. High current conductors that connect the battery to the vehicle's electrical system. Battery leakage test. This is a test used to determine if current is discharging across the top of the battery case. Battery terminal test. This test checks for poor electrical connections between the battery cables and terminals. It uses a voltmeter to measure voltage drop across the cables and terminals. Capacity test. The part of the battery test series that checks the battery's ability to perform when loaded. Charge. To pass an electric current through a battery in an opposite direction than during discharge. Charge rate. The speed at which the battery can safely be recharged at a set amperage. Cold cranking rating. Rating indicates the battery's ability to deliver a specified amount of current to start an engine at low ambient temperatures. Conductance. A measurement of the battery's plate surface that is available for chemical reaction, determining how much power the battery can supply. Cranking amps, or CA. A battery rating system that indicates the battery's ability to provide a cranking amperage. Deep cycling. This refers to discharging the battery completely before recharging it. Electrochemical. This refers to the chemical action of 2 dissimilar materials in a chemical solution. Electrolyte. A solution of 64% water and 36% sulfuric acid. Energy density. The amount of energy that is available for a given amount of space. Fast charging. This refers to a battery charging using a high amperage for a short period of time. Gassing. The conversion of a battery's electrolyte into hydrogen and oxygen gas. Grid. The frame structure of a battery that normally has connector tabs at the top. It is generally made of lead alloys. Grid growth. A condition where the grid grows little metallic fingers that extend through the separators and short out the plates. Hold downs. Hold downs secure the battery to reduce vibration and to prevent tipping. Hybrid battery. A battery that combines the advantages of low maintenance and maintenance-free batteries. Hydrometer. A test instrument used to check the specific gravity of the electrolyte to determine the battery's state of charge. Jump assist. A feature of the HEV to provide for the 12-volt auxiliary battery to recharge the HV battery. Maintenance-free battery. A battery that has no provision for the addition of water to the cells. The battery is sealed. Memory effect. This refers to when the battery fails to fully charge because it remembers its previous charge level. This results in a low battery charge due to a battery that is not completely discharged before it is recharged. Open circuit voltage test. This is used to determine the battery's state of charge. It is used when a hydrometer is not available or cannot be used. Parasitic drains. These refer to constant drains of the battery due to accessories that draw small amounts of current. Recombination battery. This is a type of battery that is sometimes called a dry cell battery because it does not use a liquid electrolyte solution. Refractometer. A special meter used to measure the specific gravity of a liquid by the refraction of light. Reverse capacity. This is the amount of time a battery can be discharged at a certain current rate until the voltage drops below a specified value. Reverse capacity rating. An indicator in minutes of how long a vehicle can be driven with the headlights on if the charging system should fail. The reserve capacity. Slow charging. This refers to a battery charging rate between 3 and 15 amps for a long period of time. Specific gravity. The weight of a given volume of a liquid divided by the weight of an equal volume of water. Stabilize. This refers to removing the surface charge of the battery by placing a large load on the battery for 15 seconds. State of charge. The condition of a battery's electrolyte and plate materials at any given time. Sulfation. A chemical action within the battery that interferes with the ability of the cells to deliver current and accept a charge. Terminals. Terminals provide a means of connecting the battery plates to the vehicle's electrical system. 3-minute charge test. A reasonably accurate method for diagnosing a sulfated battery for use on conventional batteries. Valve-regulated lead acid or VRLA battery. Another variation of the recombination battery that uses lead acid. The oxygen produced on the positive plates is absorbed by the negative plates, causing a decrease in the amount of hydrogen produced at the negative plate, which is then combined with the oxygen to produce water. This concludes the key terminology for Chapter 5. Thank you for listening.